Hello, welcome back to Being a Nothingness. We're going to continue with Chloe's Island today. So, yep. There's some cheese in the back couple levels, but I'll probably have the file updated by then. There is nothing of too much concern within the first bunch of levels though, so we should be fine to continue. Okay, so if I understand this right, there are a total of 25 puzzles here, I think? No, not 25, there's definitely more than 25. Which makes the math a little bit weird. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I don't know what I'm saying. I was gonna say that if you look at the workshop containing the levels in this island, there are 5 worlds. Each world has 5 levels, and each level in each world is the same difficulty. So that means we'll be seeing 5 2-bean puzzles, 5 3-bean puzzles, and so on and so forth. But I think that's definitely not going to be the case. I'm not bothered to count how many puzzles there are here. But yeah. Okay, let's solve some 2-bean puzzles today then. At least one, I hope. I know the difficulty standard on these are going to be a lot higher. And that is apparently, well, probably not by intention, but because of my insane inability to play the game, they are unintentionally a lot harder than, you know. Okay, so yeah, Watchtower, difficulty 2. And you stand on this to open that, but of course, because you're watching me, you're gonna roll off your roller, and that's gonna prevent me from walking in. Okay, that makes sense. And unfortunately, I think if I ever do this, you're never getting back here, right? That might not be the case. Hold on, here's something I can do. This is one of the techniques that we had in Adventure, I believe. Okay, so if I did this, and I walk back down, this work? No, because you pounce, right. Therefore, you're never going to stand on that. Okay. So, like, even if I were allowed to move you up and down, you'll pounce. If there was something blocking your way, then you wouldn't even move. So, yes, in any case, there is no way to do that. Okay. Well, I can use the adventure technique to get you across. Oh, careful. Can't do the same here. I can blow you up with a roller. Actually, I think it might be better to blow 2 things up with a roller, right? So now instead I use the roller. Oh, I can't do it here because of that. Right. I was gonna say I just use the adventure technique here again, but no, there's a roller in the way. Okay, and if I blow the roller up, I know that I'm definitely going to be missing some resources. Firstly, because of this exact thing. I mean, I can roll you back, get you out of the way for a while, then use the technique in here, but... Oh, careful. That's not gonna work. I need to do this 3 times, so if I try to save the bomb for here, that's not gonna work either. Well... I can roll you in, and then do the adventure technique. So that gets you rolling down. And with you rolling down, I can now roll you into here. No, I cannot. Okay. I see how things can go though. I can use this like double adventure technique all the way to this point before I use the bomb. So I'm going to do a bunch of simultaneous roller control. But that should be fine, right? So here I send you back. Then I try the roller technique, but before I do that, I send the other roller forward first. Roller adventure technique. That roller comes forward, yes. Okay, but before that... I can wait here, and then do this to avoid the roller from seeing me. Maybe I want that. Yes, I want that so that I can successfully roll you back. And then this is basically the same idea. So I roll you forward again. I roll you forward, adventure technique my way through. Well, at this point, I'm not entirely sure what I want. I definitely want something here, right? Yeah, I want something here. Okay. Well, that's probably doable if I blew this up with this roller coming down. So, okay, so I put the bomb here, shove, blow up, and then run. Okay, that works. And I think that means that this will block the way, and I can win. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and put the roller down. That works. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Okay, well, instead, I might have to then have this roller exist, and then have it roll into place. Well, likely doesn't work. Okay, if I roll you in first, I try to do this. Like that. Wow, okay, that is a very insane set of moves. That wins. Let me try and unpack that properly. So what I did here is I started by rolling you up. And then you're gonna end up here and blocked by this wall. That gives me time to shoot you. I cannot walk across. You won't hit me because you're in the middle of stopping. At the same time, this will chase me. And because you're not going to roll downwards, because your vision blocks this roller, I'm actually safe to walk down. This roller's vision is blocked for one turn. That works perfectly and lets me win. Wow. Okay. Sure. I like that. The final, really don't know what that shuffle is called. But the final shuffle, that's the word I wanted to use. Yeah, very intricate. Very well designed. And I was very lucky to have stumbled upon it, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna do this in whatever order I want. So I guess next will be 9 square feet. Yep, 9 square feet. Oh, whoa, 9 square feet, but no carpets. Okay. I thought carpets were going to be involved because, you know, the original level had carpets. Oh, right. I need to inform you. No carpets will be involved because this island contains only mechanics from the first 4 worlds. I forgot to inform you of that. Yes. It was stated very clearly in the description of the collection. The puzzles here are only... yeah, okay. So, could I try to have a vine... Oh, careful. Could I try to have a vine pull in the... You grabbed me first. So I pulled in the bomb like this, and I walked away. That works, that works. But obviously it doesn't work anymore. Because I can't break this block. Okay. So yeah, only work for mechanics. That means only rollers, bombs, buckets, clouds, and vines are allowed. Okay. So some bigger ideas about the puzzle. What is going to break this block? Well, a bomb can't break both of these blocks, I don't think. There needs to be some weird overlapping shenanigans for that to be possible. But a bomb can blow up both of these, and since a bomb can only blow up once, I think a roller has to actually break the other one. Which makes things quite interesting. How is a roller going to break through this if I am in front of it? There's no way I can be saved. The roller can't be put into place like frozen in motion or anything. And even then, there'll be just no space for it. Yeah, how in the world is a roller going to break either of these blocks if I can't get out? The only way I see it possible is if I stood here, roller pounces, and then for some reason, from me being here, I am suddenly saved. I clearly think that's not possible though. Here's a question which clearly won't have a good answer. This doesn't save me, right? No. In fact, I have no idea what happens here. Like, suddenly the vine grabs that. I'm pretty sure the vine was intending to grab... Oh, actually, no. If I walked down like this, the roller rolls through me and then it gets grabbed. So I guess it also makes sense here that I think the roller kills me and then it rolls into the vine and the vine grabs. Okay, if I did the other way around where it's this, well, that doesn't work. What if I did this? Same thing, okay. I mean, either way, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing good's gonna happen, I mean. There's very little space here to actually do things. Right, so how is a roller going to be useful then? I don't know. Anyway, even if I want to, I can just push a bomb in to blow this up, so obviously that's... Yeah. Okay, second question. What the heck is the bomb bucket doing? It's kind of useless. I mean, I can see that it could be useful for blocking vision. I could put a vine here, then a bucket here, maybe. Maybe. Its beam could be used for distraction, I guess. But no, yeah, the idea is that... Actually, if a roller rolled in, I'm pretty sure I can roll it back out and then walk in. So I don't think I need a bomb to destroy either of these. If I can get a roller in from here, I'm done as well. The issue is I'm pretty sure I cannot. This isn't a space I can step into, right? No, yeah, that just leaves a puzzle. Okay. Yeah, if I know what? What? What do I do here? I don't see how this works. Like, no, I think the biggest the biggest question is definitely just how in the world am I gonna get a roller here? Like, I really have to figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna try something first. I need to check more stuff. Let's say here's a vine that grabs me. Actually, no. There. What happens here? Interesting things happen. So the roller rolls into this spot to destroy me. The vine pulls back and doesn't actually grab the roller because it was busy grabbing me. Can I wait another turn here? I can't wait another turn here to see what happens next. But like, presumably what happens is that the vine fully retracts and then grabs the roller. Okay. I've already wasted my bomb. There might not be a way to do this anymore. Yeah, this is really new. How in the world am I gonna get a roll to break through that? Do I need a roller to break through that? Yeah. A bomb can't do both the explosions. Right? Maybe not? Yeah, this just seems like this setup seems impossible. Really, the only way I'm seeing the roller actually moving is if I had a length of 4, which means I need to break this block and then use this length of 4 here. But even if I don't know, even if I did something funny like I don't know, like this. I mean that also kills me actually. Yeah. There's just no way. I mean, okay, what ways could there be? I don't know. I mean, I know this is death. When is it not death? Well, it's not death if its line of sight is blocked. But then it wouldn't even roll. If it's grabbed by Vine, I'm not sure what happens if it's grabbed by Vine. If it's grabbed by Vine and then it rolls... Oh, okay, no, I have an idea. If it's grabbed by Vine and then I immediately destroy the Vine afterwards, will it then continue to roll? Okay, I think that's what the bucket needs to be for. I need the bucket to be able to push the bomb like this without the bomb being grabbed by the vine. So like this. No, I need to wait and then push. Oh, that's kind of close. The bucket's in the way though. Yeah, so if I waited here and I shoved upwards, I can theoretically move up to get out of the way of the bomb, but the bucket blocks me. So how do I avoid the bucket's issue? Well, I can use the bucket as some sort of... You pick that color first, I guess. Okay. I'm thinking if I did this, I did this. Doesn't work. Okay, hold on. Another way I can do this is if I had the bomb here, vine here. Oh, I can't. Either of them suck. Okay, what if I had the bomb here, vine here, roller? No. Oh, okay. Here's another idea. Bucket moving back and forth, bringing the bean back and forth. Maybe that's a better idea? Nope. I'm gonna wait for the bucket to do its thing. Then I'll follow it up. So now, here, I'm fairly certain you should be grabbing the roller because of your choice. If I waited and then shot, yeah, maybe I did this and then I did this. No, that's too much. Okay, what if roller didn't exist yet? This. No. It seems like the roller must exist pretty early on. Okay, let's wait. Shoot. Follow down. Up. No, I am going to have to... What is the sequence of moves I need to do here? I think I have the right idea. This delays the roller's movement by 1 exactly, and then therefore allows me to survive. If the roller existed first, I feel like we kind of make a mistake here. If I did this, then did this. The bomb is way too late. The bomb shows up way too late. Like, regardless of what I do, yeah, the bomb shows up way too late. So like instead, it kind of means that I might have to like get the roller to not show up first. That. that? No, because that is still too late. So I need to wait, I think, for the bucket to turn around. So wait, shoot, shoot, blow up, move. Okay, there you go. That works. Oh, dang, okay. Good enough. That was also very intricate, wow. I mean, I suppose the constraint of the puzzle was its size, which is what made the entire puzzle a puzzle. So that's cool. I also kind of like I also kind of like the fact that the interaction itself is something pretty obscure, something I haven't seen before. Alright. So we have 3 more to go, I think. Twin Gates, which well, I want to say Twin Gates is it's a remaking of Grand Gate, but I don't think it is. We have Paddle Pond, Tempestuous Square, Twin Gates. Let's do Paddle Pond first. Tempestuous Square looks very special. Like, there's an exit down there. There's more than one entrance, so I wonder how that's gonna pan out. So yeah, let's do Paddle Pond. Alright, Paddle Pond. Lots of explosions required. Paddle Pond? Paddle Pond. Right, okay. So, bombs and vines only. Or this is more things to explode than I could have ever imagined possible. Jeez, what am I saying? Alternatively. Hold on, I need to look at the range of a vine here. Vine's range, how far do you go? That's pretty far. In fact, you could just grab everything in this range. I'm thinking the idea could be that I put a vine here, it grabs a yellow bean, and then I turn it into a bomb here, which I then shove. If I did it a bit higher up, I think that gives me a higher chance of survival. Yeah. I mean, obviously we're not done yet, because you just have to walk through here. So either we walk down this path, which maybe not what I want, or I get pulled across. That actually doesn't seem as likely, because how am I going to get pulled across if no vine can exist in this column? I could be pulled across here, and then like something could kill the bomb here. That's entirely possible, actually. So if I had a bomb that moves back and forth, I feel like I could pull this off, right? So we have the exact same setup. And you make sure that the vine exists for as long as possible. It's gonna get blown up either way. Oh, it's gonna pull the... Oh, it's gonna pull the... Ah, okay. Well, there are other options, definitely. Like this. Yeah, that destroys it. Obviously, we're missing something still. Because I feel like I would need... I think the idea is I need 3 beans here to pull me in. So let's just quickly check the... Oh no, the same problem occurs, right? If I tried to get the vine to pull me across like this, while there's a bomb moving horizontally, it's gonna pick the bomb, and so it won't be pulling me in. And just to check, there's no preference where you choose to play over everything, right? I don't think so. I think you always choose the closest object, which is the bomb in this case. I keep forgetting. See, that's why I gotta check. So do you choose a bomb over a bean if the bean is closer? Yes, yeah. The order is, I think, once again, distance, followed by the monster or bean, and the last thing that decides is the cardinality. Direction. So yeah. Okay, are we saying that this is off the table then, where I'm being pulled down and I stand here when the vine is killed? That could be off the table, yeah. If that is the case, then I need to somehow blow all of this up. Okay, it is possible if a vine... No, it is not. I was gonna say, if one explosion were to occur here and the other occurs here, that would be fine. But how is an explosion gonna occur here? If the vine eats it, then that explosion is gonna occur here, which only destroys this block and not this one. Okay. I suppose, alternatively, I could do it the other way around, where a vine here pulls up a bomb. Something similar like that could occur, yeah. But obviously I don't see much difference in that. Shoot you first. It's the exact same thing. In fact, I have a smaller chance of surviving here. Because yeah, what now? I get grabbed. I mean, okay, the idea then is that maybe the tendril can help me. Maybe if I had like a bomb moving back and forth here, that would help. But a bomb moving back and forth here is not easy. Because I need an explosion here first, which is going to do a lot of things for us already. Like... this doesn't work. So the idea is going to be the same, where here instead I do this and shove. And so the idea is now that when I get pulled in, the explosion of the tendril lets go of me. Oh, actually the explosion of the tendril doesn't even kill the vine, you idiot. It's the other way around. Here. I guess that might work if I was standing here. So I get pulled in. Something like that. So what's it gonna be? Like a bomb here moving back and forth. A vine here grabbing me. And then I need to do something like this. I guess I can pull now. Something like that, you know? This is as good as it gets, I think. Oh no, this is better. Still sucks. I feel like I need exact 1 turn delay, which I guess I can do by standing further away. So yeah, this technically lets me stand here. If I could, I've gotten an explosion to occur. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be. But I need 3 beans for that setup. Don't know how that's gonna work, yeah. Is there any reason why I should be going to destroy all these 5 blocks instead? I don't know how I'm gonna destroy the middle blocks. Like, those seem difficult. Especially like this one. Or this one, I guess. This is the more difficult one. It has to be an explosion over water. Which clearly doesn't seem to actually work. Yeah, can we prove that? I don't think we can prove that. I think there are other ways in. But like, without a bomb in this column, which might not even be true, by the way. There's just no way to explode you, I don't think. Like, the explosion has to occur somewhere over water, which we've already proven is impossible. Well, we haven't proven it, but it is probably impossible. And like, even if we broke enough blocks, right, to put a bomb in this column itself is going to be difficult. Because it can't be a vine pulling it in. Yeah. So I do really think that it's just explode some of these and then get pulled in or something like that. Okay. How about if I pushed in a bomb and then I tried to create a vine immediately? Like now. That's interesting, right? The vine has 0 effects. It just acts as a solid wall because then it dies immediately. This square is now free. I could have made this one lower, so that's unfortunate. If I could have put it here, that would be very nice, but that's not possible. Is there any way for this to work out? I mean, the answer is probably not, because again, if we did the setup that we had before, the explosion would definitely kill me, I think. If it had been in this row, the vine would have eaten it. If it had been in this row, then I need to be stopped here. Which would then cause the explosion to kill me. So yeah, this is not good enough. The explosion has to destroy these 2 blocks at the very least. Okay, how do I do that? Oh, can I pull off something very similar? To one of the previous levels, I think it was like, what? Nothingness and beans. Can I pull off something very similar? Where the idea is that the bomb bounces across a vine's open tendril. Well, it only seems possible. But no, because the bomb kind of has to destroy the vine as well, right? I say not necessarily because... well, the vine's got to be here in a lot of cases. Like, the vine being here is super integral. I'm not entirely sure how I can actually have the puzzle work. I mean, okay, I can have the bomb oscillate back and forth like this. I think that's interesting. But I can't have a solid object be here. Right? I mean, there are multiple ways that could work, I guess, but like, doesn't seem at all doable. If I did this, then nothing happens. The exact same. And you couldn't have grabbed something from below, because I'm pretty sure this blocks the way. So like, if the vine was here already, if you try to grab something below it, how could a bomb be moving back and forth here? It's not possible. I'm thinking another thing that could be possible is a vine that has its tendril here, and then a vine walking back and forth, a bomb walking back and forth. That will get rid of both of these and kill the vine as well, which is great. Except I have no idea how to put a tendril here. If I could have put a bean here, that would be great, but I can't. Yeah. Well, what other ways are there? Well, to explode you, I'm going to need the bomb to explode in one of these 8 locations. This is the most promising. This is maybe difficult. Once again, if I had stopped... if I had shot the bean to exist here or here, push it. But the problem is that for bean to exist here, the vine needs to be in this column. And we know that's not gonna get this bomb is never gonna kill that vine, wherever it is. How else would I do this? I mean, I don't see any other way to exert momentum though. Is there any actual way? Like, suppose this were broken and I could walk in. Is there any way to stop myself here? Well, it has to be a vine pulling me up from here, because I don't think a vine can pull me from anywhere else. If a vine pulls me up from here, it has to do it from here or from here, pulling me down. I think there might be reasons to... no. If the vine were here, pulling me down, how is something going to destroy it? It... I mean... It is going to exist here. I'm going to exist here and I'm going to be pulled down. The bomb has to kill it by exploding one of these 8 squares. But it can't do so horizontally because we know that the vine would just grab that bomb anyway. It can't move vertically and try to be grabbed by the bomb because the bomb would be grabbing me. If it were anywhere else, it just wouldn't collide with the bomb at all. And we know the vine has to grab me, so the vine must stay long enough to grab something. And unfortunately... I... Yeah, I don't see it. I'm trying to see how far I can go with these explosions. I can technically have up to 4 explosions. Yeah. Four explosions is a lot, I guess. But it's definitely not enough. I'm pretty sure it's not enough because this guy just cannot explode. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no way to get you. 4 explosions. I mean, the end goal is to have a vine pull me in, so like I can't use 2 of those explosions. This feels so World 4. This feels like a pure Vineland puzzle. I mean, everything about it screams Vineland to me. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that, oh, I can't unlock it here because I haven't... Oh. Well, that sucks. Let's go back to the map. Wow, I can't actually enter that map. Okay. Sure. Weird I can't do that. Anyway. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt the puzzle solving. Here. I forgot what I was gonna say. I kind of realized I can do this in 3 beans if I don't die, which of course is a horrible thing to assume true, but that might mean some interesting things about how I can use that 4th bean, right? No, not true. So like this kills me, of course. It doesn't even get rid of that block, really. So I need to get rid of that block somehow, which... I don't know, it's probably possible... It would have been possible if I did this, yeah. I think we kind of already saw this coming. I mean... Yeah, you grabbing that, pointless. Even if I shot you late. That's not gonna break the right number of blocks. That's so not good enough. Wow, okay. Yeah, I guess I have to stand further away still. How far is your range, by the way? This is perfect for range. Yeah, I'm off by 1. No, and then there's nothing here I can do. So, okay. How do I get rid of you? Again, the explosion has to be here or here. Pretty sure I can't occur over water. Can't just use one explosion to put something here, right? For example. I don't think so. Actually, one explosion can't move anything either. It has to be a vine that kind of pulls something in. If a vine pulled in a bean and then I destroyed it, that might be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull that off though. I guess like if it pulled in a bean here and I pushed a horizontal bomb, something like that. Obviously there's some issues with that, but you know, the idea is somewhat there. The idea is somewhat there. I mean, not really. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm completely stumped here. I don't know what there is to do. I mean, the only thing I can, the only, like, this vine is completely useless now, I think. So the only thing it's good for is its beans, but now I can't do anything. Hmm. If a vine were to pull me in, could I have some chaining? Could I have some explosion chaining that might work? I don't think so. Yeah, it's really hard to. I can't put anything here. I feel like that's the big problem. It's just that. Like if I tried to do it here, for example, I don't think there's any way I can. I mean, it's going back and forth now. That explosion did nothing, probably because it was in the wrong position. I mean, it's all the exact same, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's gonna explode the winning tile. If only that were me. It's not me. Hmm. How do you... Yeah. So now, like, there are two ways out, I think. The first way out is if I manage to get these two blocks destroyed with 3 beans remaining. Then we are done. The second way out is if I can get myself to land here without dying and without the vine holding on to me. In that case, then I can destroy this with just one bomb as well. So I don't know if those are my only two ways out, or there's some magical third solution. But I don't think there is. I mean, see, if I were to be pulled here, the vine would have to be here. There's nowhere else for it to be able to pull me. The explosion has to be here then. Because if it were up here, the vine would have eaten that bomb really early. If it were anywhere else, it wouldn't even like hit the bomb. Yeah, and like only this block is broken, so like there aren't any other ways to oscillate either, horizontally speaking. How would I get to destroy this block with just 3 beans left, with exactly 3 beans left? Well, the explosion has to kill the bomb that moves it as well. Again, that means at best the vine can only be here, which is why I'm thinking there. But then again, how is a vine going to have its tendril be here if there's nothing there? Because I definitely can't put anything in there, I think. I mean, where else can I be, really? I don't think there's anywhere else the vine can pull me into. Oh yeah, I mean, the third option is to figure out how to explode all 5 of these blocks at the same, yeah, that's the third option. Figure out how to explode all 5 of these blocks. I think that's difficult. Like, I could see it might be possible to destroy this block if I had a chain of explosions. But there's no chain of explosion that can destroy all 5 at once. I guess with... Okay, hold on. I have some idea maybe. The explosion... Hold on. Here's something. Can I use 2 bombs to destroy 3 of these? I think if that's possible, then that might also work. Hold on. So here, second bomb, don't spawn yet. I'm gonna get this bomb to bounce across. And then push. And that will get all 3 of those destroyed. Now that's really interesting. If I could have 2 bombs destroy this and the vine that's pulling it, I could use those 2 remaining bombs to destroy these 3 blocks. So now, then, the idea might be to have some chain exist. Yeah, okay, I see it. This actually might not be... This actually might be a lot easier than I thought. Again, overcomplicating things. Okay, so here, you grab that, you do that, I put bomb, I shove bomb. How about now? No. Actually, I think it's fine. No, the explosion needs to chain, so it needs to be 1 shorter. Yeah. Okay. Then we're done. I don't know why I thought all the way about pulling me back and forth. Maybe the next level will have something to do with it, you know? And then we would have saved a lot of time by trying to solve a different level, I guess. I don't know. There you go. Yeah, my main mistake was dismissing the fact that you could blow up all 5 of these at once. Okay, there you go. I was gonna complain again that the difficulty was really not right, but I think it's fine. I think it's reasonable. Okay, do I want to attempt more? I think the answer is probably not. I spent quite a long time already, so 3 today is enough. 3 today is enough. We'll work on Tempestuous Square and whatever the other 2 bean is eventually. Twin Gates. So yeah, got a couple more puzzles done. Crazy puzzles, but it all worked out. Alright, see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.